Let me see if I can get some good light on. Excuse me. Oh, my back is itching. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. We're here. Is that better? I feel like it's better. Illuminate the star, dear. There we go. I'll be on TikTok looking any kind of way. I don't be looking any kind of way for y'all. I'll be trying to put it together. Let me put myself together a little bit. All right. Reserve your real-time consultation link in the description. Welcome. Hipsy is on the live as well. Okay, we'll wait for a few people to come up in here. I was supposed to be live today at 6, but my TikTok live went over just a little bit of time, and then I needed to charge my phone so that we could get here. So that's what happened with that. Sorry about that. But we in this thing now. It sounds like Miss Hawaii ass now. It's definitely something Miss Hawaii would do. That's funny. Okay, let's get started. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that so very much. Happy Friday. The Hood Sarcy, what's up with it? I like that name. That's cute. That is really cute. All right. Okay, if you guys have questions, you can book your questions, your mini reads with the link, with the Hipsy link. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get started. Let's tap in. Let's see what messages Spirit has. Oh my goodness, cards are already flying. So let's see. Oh my God. Girl, what? Why these 2 cards come out? Caught a case and bankrupt? No, I will not be your girlfriend. Don't interrupt my lives with your silliness. And we got rejected at the bottom of the deck. Somebody out here could be living a double life. Okay. Blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, protected by haters. Okay. I would say that this is your energy collective, but I don't feel that spiritually. Okay. Just on a frequency. Okay. I feel like this is somebody who is projecting this energy of, oh, I'm protecting my peace. You know, let's just, why are you responding to me that way? Whatever, like that. I was literally just having this conversation with myself before I got on this live. And the conversation that I was having with myself was based off this conversation what I had this with this lady on TikTok. And we were talking about her experience with this other person that she has feelings for, but he is silencing her. And so the conversation that I started having with myself, or the thoughts, was that people will put up defensive walls when they know, or they will lie when they know that they've done you wrong. And it's really, and the internal aspect of that is shame. And so people will, oh my God, it's always somebody doing the fucking most. Okay. And it's literally what it is it's shame. And when you constantly disappoint people, when you constantly have shameful experiences, you become conditioned to lie. You become conditioned to be a people pleaser. You become conditioned to making it seem like you're not the one that's problematic. So you see how this resonates in this case? Does that make sense? Do you see how this resonates? So this person is literally like, oh, I'm blocking out negative energy because they've been rejected. They've experienced some type of rejection. And I feel like this rejection is the shame that they feel for, I'm literally hearing centuries. So it could literally just be like this person's spiritual contract, soul contract, all of that shit is starting to finally catch up with their ass. Because this caught a case. Now this person could have literally caught a case, okay? Or this could just be a spiritual STD, right? Where they spiritually transmitted, there's some spiritual attachment that they have, right? Spiritual transmitted disease. There's some discomfort. There's some energy that they're feeling that they're having to sit with, and it's very uncomfortable for them. Okay? And it could also, bankrupt is also tapping the shit out they goddamn pockets. And it's because they refuse to see things a certain type of way or are looking at things clearly. I feel like you're also tied to this bankrupt energy, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to see what's coming up here. Okay, this ain't going to be too long of a read. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. I just saw sorry. So somebody could be giving you an apology. I'm getting intuitive messages here with this one. This is not, I'm not reading this energy the way that you would look at the Two of Pentacles, like somebody had a decision that they needed to make and, you know, they made the wrong decision. I'm not feeling it like that. I'm literally looking at this energy and reading it as if someone literally put themselves in a particular situation. And again, this doesn't feel like this has to do with the collective, but this is something that you need to know. So this person put themselves in a position to be redirected is what I'm getting. Like whatever the rejection that they're feeling is because they need to be redirected. Emperor energies here in the reverse. So the divine is redirecting this person. This literally could be your person. Like you could be wondering, you could ask like, what's going on with my person? Hangman energy reverse. You trying to figure out what's going on with them. Okay, you trying to tap into their inner energy. You could be feeling like you haven't been feeling that person's energy. So if you feel disconnected from them, you feel like, well, why we haven't connected? What's going on in their world, right? You could just also feel disconnected from them spiritually too. Like, damn, we're normally very spiritually connected. Why ain't feeling them? Why ain't feeling them like pulling on my energy or nothing like that? You said your boyfriend is an Aries, and there's the Emperor card energy in the reverse. So that makes sense. We got Emperor, Virgo, Pisces, and Taurus energy out here. This person feels like they're getting karma or that the universe is currently whooping their ass. That's how this person feels. But the universe is like, nah, if anything, I'm just whipping your ass into shape. Hello. Four of Swords reversed with the Ace of Pentacles. You know, the Four of Swords is that kind of energy where it's like, nah, I'm having you go through an awakening. This person needed to go through a spiritual awakening. They needed to open up their eyes. Okay? Open up thine eyes. Hello. So you can see. Okay? Because this person could have definitely been chasing the wrong thing for a long time. This person could be catching a case spiritually, or they've caught something that's making their life feel very discomforted. Okay, Six of Wands energy is in the reverse. This person feel like they can't win for losing. I'm also hearing sometimes somebody hears from California. This person feel like they can't win for losing. The Ten of Cups is right here. Could be a Pisces. It could be a belief, your dreams. Why does it feel like my dreams are not coming to life? Why does it feel like things are not happening for me? This could also be tied to someone's love life. But it feels more so like, why are my dreams not like, it's like somebody wanting, it's literally like, you know, seeing like a baby manifester, or seeing someone who is just now awakening to their spiritual gifts. They know that they're spiritually inclined, and they're wondering like, why are my gifts not coming in? Why is something happening? Like, why is this happening to me? And it's literally because the universe or spirit has them sitting in a space right now, or in this time in their life, and it's an energy of feeling very discomforted. But it's like spirit wants them to be able to realize, like, you have everything that you need. All you have to do is go within. Because I'm literally seeing, like, do you guys remember the little dresser drawer on Beauty and the Beast? And she opened it up and it was all kind of shit that was coming out. Like, that's literally how I'm imagining this energy. Like, spirit is like, no, I just need you to go within. Like, this person can have a lot of clothes, or they have a lot of material things, or they have everything that they need. And it's like, you got so much shit. There's so much here, but you keep thinking that you're going without. Again, remember, I said an STD is a spiritually transmitted disease, dis-ease, discomfort. Six of Wands energy is here in the reverse. This person doesn't necessarily have to have an STD. Okay, but they can. But the reason why they're experiencing this is because, shit, if they do have an STD, they've been spreading, they ass been spread a little bit too thin. You understand? That was funny. If they ass been a little spread too thin. If they don't have an actual STD, then they have been squandering or not honing in on the very thing that they have that's already within them, right? So this person could be a cheater for all I know. You know what I'm saying? But take what resonates. You know, I'm a Scorpio Mercury. So everything, one little thing can be turned into 50 life lessons for me. So if I get to sputtering, it's because I'm like, or you could take it like this, or you could look at it like that. But any way you look at it, it's a fucking lesson. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what, yeah. This person having to sit down, shit's not going the way they wanted to, but they still got everything that they need within them to succeed. You feel me? So let's see. We got bankrupt energy here. Uh-oh. The card just keeps flipping. Okay, so this person has some past debts that they need to be paid. Could be a Leo. Don't necessarily have to be. It could also just be this person needed to step up and just be like, look, whether it's real debt that they have to pay or spiritual karmic debt that needs to be cleared. Okay? They either need to speak their truth, okay, to clear this spiritual debt, or they need to be honest about where they really at in life. You feel me? Because Four of Cups energy, holding on to these emotions, holding it all inside, that you got all of this shit going on where you need help, you need to be unburdened, you need to go through some type of spiritual release, and especially with this Eight of Pentacles being here. That Eight of Pentacles, when you look at the Eight of Pentacles, hey Alexis, how you doing? When you look at the Eight of Pentacles, she said Cancer here. Yes, honey, that Four of Cups, I'm sorry. The Four of Cups is Cancer. But when you look at this Eight of Stars, Eight of Pentacles, it's about doing the work. Whether that's, Eight of Pentacles, whether that's shadow work, whether that's getting your ass to work, whether you need to go to work, you need to make some money, you need to do something to make something shake, some type of turn of event needs to happen. Okay? So again, collective, whether this is you and you've been experiencing this, or if this is the person that you've been dealing with, that you've been feeling disconnected from, you're like, yo, what's up? What's going on with them? This person is having a disruption in their finances. This person is having a disruption in their, the way that they are comforted in life. Those same type of luxuries, it feels like they were taken for granted. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what's this in-between space. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I literally feel like this Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Stars situation. And let me set it up so you can see how I'm looking at it, right? Because I'm a very visual person. I'm a visual learner. You might be as well. I don't know, but if you are, let me know in the comments, right? I'm literally looking at these two cards. This one is first, right? And then this one is second, the way that I see it over here. And this is the space that's in between. And it's like, how do I get out of this place of discomfort? Because maybe my finances are not the way I want it to be. Or maybe I'm not looking at the resources or the tools that I have so that I can get to this place where I feel like I'm not squandering money away, where I feel like I'm comfortable with spending money. I'm comfortable with the flow of money. And it's literally like the universe is saying, like, just lighten up your heart, lighten up the space of that you're in so that new ideas can come in. Or I'm also getting lighten up your load. Okay, lighten up. What was something else that I said? Because they're showing me that cupboard and the chest thing again. Like, lighten up of feeling like you need to. It's like, I gotta have everything that I want. Okay, you could have been dealing with you yourself, or you could have been dealing with a very materialistic person. They may be like soft spoken, okay, but when it comes, they're very hard up when it comes to money, when it comes to material things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're very, oh, it's got to look like that. I got to have it like this. And that's the problem. That's the breakdown in the connection. Whether it's the connection to you or it's the connection to source, the breakdown is I'm hearing the multitude of things that somebody is trying to have, hold, and like, what's the word? Sunder, right? If you remember the movie Aladdin, the dude who took them to that place to get that, the genie in a bottle, he mentioned something about sundering. Like, if you try to take too much of something, you're going to go under asunder. Like, asunder. That's what he said. I think I said it right that time. But you get what you get what I'm trying to say to you, though, right? Okay. Yeah, thank you. Show her some love, y'all, with the likes. Thank you. I appreciate that. And there's 42 of y'all. Smash the thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, right? But again, anyways, the point that I'm trying to make is that this person, and thank you, Hood Star C. This is a collective message. I'm not a genie. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, read for Cancer, read for Aries. This is not one of those messages. A collective general read is when you come into the space, and if what I'm channeling resonates with you, then you stay and you like it. If you start calling out read for, then that means you want a personal reading. That means you have to pay for it. I'm not a genie. This is not a card game at a house party. You feel me? So be light on readers now. Be light on readers. Ain't like, oh girl. Do that little trick you be doing when you be tapping into your intuition. Like, girl, do you know I charge for this shit? Do that little trick you be doing. I'm not a genie in a bottle. The only way you would get this genie to come out of her bottle is if you're paying. Yes. Yes. Okay. But no, this is a collective message, Stephanie. Okay. And the message is, what's here is, I like talking shit. Don't mind me. The collective message here is being able to, the message is for whoever you could be dealing with or dating. Oh Lord, what the hell? Let me put her in timeout. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hold on. My light went out. Did my computer die? Oh no. Okay. But anyways, let's move on, you guys. I was going to explain to her, but then she kept going on and on and on. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. But girl, bye. Anyways, what else do you need to know about this situation? Let's see what else you need to know. To book your online reading, head to the link in the description box. Period. I don't think I have it in the description box. I probably should. Maybe Hipsy put it there, though. Let me know if you guys can see it in the description box. That would be really nice to know. If you guys can do that, that would be awesome. You don't see it? Oh, boo. Okay, I'll have to fix it when I do my live on Sunday. I'll fix it. Let me see. What did it let me add? Nothing. Hold on. I didn't know I could add products to my live. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here adding products to my live. Okay. I just want to make sure that you guys can see everything, man. I didn't know I could add products to my live. You guys need some Palo Santo, sage, feathers, abalone shells, t-shirts. I make my own Florida water. All of that is available in my Shopify store. Okay. And then you can also get readings. I offer mini readings for $20. Okay. You can pay it on Hipsy. You can pay it via Cash App. You can pay it via PayPal. You can pay it via here. Okay. With the, whatever they call it on YouTube. I forgot. But, yep. All right. Let's continue. Let's see what else you need to know about this situation. Three of Pentacles. I feel like this person is going to come back around. They're going to be asking you for your help. They're going to be coming back around. They're going to be asking you for your help. And you're going to be like, what? 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 Because see, now this person is going through, they could be going through health issues. I did say that right. We got caught a case. But again, whether it's tied to their health or whether it's tied to their spiritual nature, this person is learning a lesson about material things. This could be a boyfriend, this could be family, okay? But this is definitely somebody that you're about to come in contact or having an encounter with who's gonna need your help, baby. You may not even care. Because I literally looked down and I looked at that comment, I don't see it, and I feel like you're gonna be like, I don't care. Let's see. That may be your stance. You may really be standing on that because you had to free yourself from this particular situation. Especially like if this ends up being a family member who comes around and they're like, hey, I want to connect with you. I need your help. You're not going to help them because you had to free yourself from this situation because it affected your mental health. For some of you, you are going to be there to help because you're going to feel like, is that what I'm here for? Am I here to be that in between space for my family? Please don't bang on my door. Open the door. Oh, the door is locked. I'm on live. You need to wait. Eat your food. Okay, Isaiah, please don't be dramatic at this time. Go eat those little muffins. Go eat some fruit snacks. Go eat those cookies. I've given you multiple options. Now leave me alone. Kids are so annoying. I'm so glad I locked my door. She'd have been coming in here bothering the mess out of me. Just being a little stinky brat. Get away from my door whining. I gave you solutions. Well, you gotta wait. Mommy's working. It is fair, baby. There's plenty of snacks in there and you have food. There is food. There's a lot of food. All that damn wing stop. Okay, Zaya. Drink some water from the faucet. I'm almost done. Hi, Queen Mamba. Okay, let me get back to this reading. I'm sorry, y'all. She mad. She'll be all right. So yeah, you may feel guilty because you're, like I said, you may feel like you're the in between, you're the go between in your family for the spiritual, the spiritual healer, but you're not responsible for that. Hey, Jasmine. What up? How you doing? PSP Freeman. You were like, I forgot my name is that. But I'm literally saying, and excuse me, sorry, y'all. But that for those of you who may feel like for those of you who may feel like, I do want to help said person, it's not your responsibility to help them. I'm literally looking at 3 cards right now that say you would literally be allowing yourself to be manipulated if you went into this space and helped this person, because this is a lesson that they need to learn. You may feel guilty. You may feel like you want to show up for them. Okay? But that ain't going to do nothing but lower your frequency. Because the only reason why this person wants you to show up for them is because they're going through something, but they didn't have that same love in return for you. I feel like that's where this rejected energy is coming from. That they now feel rejected because they once made you feel rejected. And this is a lesson that's being learned. I just feel that. Especially because look at this. That's another indicator here. This Wheel of Fortune card. was like, oh, will you help me? Will you help me rebuild? Right? And then it's like, oh, the universe is giving me a chance to free myself from this situation. Like, I don't know. I'm literally getting that song. I'm like hearing that song that I can't go for that. Right? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't go for that. I ain't falling for that shit. Okay? Some of you guys, this may be a cousin. Okay? Somebody that wants to show up or come back in your life because they want your help. They want your help. Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Somebody asked about Sagittarius. There you go, right there. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius energy. Somebody wants your help. They see your light. They see your energy. Can you help me? After they made you feel rejected. Yeah, Lover's card. This is going to be family. This is going to be people. This is just a general energetic spread. Anytime that you ascend on your journey in life or spiritually or whatever is going on, right? You level up. People want to, oh, what are you doing? Where are you at? Da-da-da-da-da. And don't let you complete a cycle in life. Like, I'm not there. I'm not where I used to be. I'm not there anymore. Right? So you completed that cycle. People who are still stuck in that same cycle, they're realizing, oh, you're not in this energetic frequency with us. You don't, where did they go? Then they're seeking you out. Hey, come on and hang back out with us. Then they want to unload on you. Oh, yeah, well, this is what's been happening in my life. I really just been trying to protect my energy. No, you ain't been protecting your energy. Your ass been having to sit with yourself. That's what's really going on with them. They be having to sit with themselves and the things that they've done. And this don't have to be family, Tammy. This could be a friend too. When your energy moves into a new space, when you energetically move into a new space, people who you used to share their energy and their frequency with, they feel you moving on in life. Ooh, got them cards. They just fell straight to the floor. What are they? 5 of Cups, King of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. See, when these people were up, they didn't want to deal with you. When they was comfortable, they was chilling, they was making money, they was feeling good, they was whatever that they was doing, whatever they was on, they was feeling themselves. Oh, they didn't have time to deal with you. But now they want to. I want to see this new energy that you're sitting in at this Wheel of Fortune. Because this is a peak. This is a pentacle. This is a new space that you're in. This pentacle, this peak. So I just want to see. I want to see your energy. Excuse me. You're getting justice. And you're meeting like-minded people. Like-minded souls that don't play about you. Like people that don't play. People who create safe spaces, who are nurturing. Okay? This is a general reading. This is all for all zodiac signs. This is a general read for all signs. Libra. Justice. Because it's time that you start meeting people who are accepting of you. Some of you guys could have definitely dealt with like some forms of abuse, whether it's domestic violence, whether it's emotional abuse, whether it was some type of control or manipulation in relationships. Because I'm literally hearing like somebody say, oh, you can only wear this fragrance, or here, wear this fragrance. Here, wear that. So you could have definitely been dealing with somebody like that. Absolutely, Michael. Absolutely. Yeah, freeing yourself. Look at this. It's time. It's time that you call in, and I'm literally getting this. Like, you've been knew that it was time. You've been knew that you've been known. You've been new, known. You've been known. Why does that sound so weird? But you know what I'm trying to say. Like, you already knew that it was time to leave, that it was time to grow. Okay, that it was time to sprout. Exactly. You were subjected to elder abuse. Yeah. And doesn't that person look a little bit older? Like, you've been knew it was time to leave. It was time to sprout. So you're literally picking up from where you are, unearthing. Some of you guys, if you're into, like, if you know anything about your chakras, the reason why your root chakra is so open is because your physical vessel is like, at any moment, if I need to leave and move into a new space, I can do that. Exactly. Exactly. And look at this card. Look at this card. These two things, this is Pisces. This is Scorpio. This is Cancer, Pisces. Okay? The moon card is Cancer and it's Pisces. It's intuition along with Scorpio. All of this water energy being here. Some of you guys could just be really connected to water. Well, let me tell you something about having these type of placements in your chart, whether it's your sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever it is, right? This kind of energy right here in itself is you being able to just feel it. Like, I just know it's time to move on to another space. I just intuitively, I just knew it was, I have outgrown this. I need to be closer to water. I feel like I need to be closer to home. I feel like something is calling me to be in another space. Like, that's the kind of energy that this is, where you may not even be able to see it yet, right? Because the moon card is about illusions, right? It's things that you can't always, you don't really know how it's going to play itself out, right? But you can see it. Like, I can see it. I can feel it. It's coming, right? I'm a Scorpio. All day today, I've been telling people, especially when I was on TikTok earlier, I was telling them that I can sense something is coming, but I can't see it. Well, you can feel it. You can always feel when something is about to happen when you shut out the outside noise. When you turn off the outside noise and you start just tuning into what your body is feeling, right? How people are acting, how they're treating you, and you're like, that don't feel right. Something is off. You know something is wrong. And don't ever doubt yourself and be like, oh, it's just me. I'm just tripping. Something is wrong. Why does it make you feel like that? Does it remind you of something? You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, if your body starts being reactive to a certain feeling, it's probably your subconscious mind trying to trigger a response of, oh, remember when this happened last time? That's why we feel like this. And if you go a little bit deeper, then you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember in that last time, this is what happened, and it made me feel like this. Then, and you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it made me feel like this. And the reason why it made me feel like this was because maybe you didn't get to speak your piece. Maybe the way the situation ended is not how you wanted it to go down. You know what I'm saying? And now that this is replaying out, it's literally like, hey, you remember that lesson that you learned last time? It's happening again. What you gonna do? It's happening again. And yes, I'm looking at Michael's comment. He said we have to learn how to be alone. It's not so much just about being alone. It's more so what you're learning. Because I literally just told this lady this on TikTok again. What you're learning is when you say, what she said to me on TikTok was, she said, the reason why I like this guy and the reason that it hurts that me and him are not communicating anymore is because he made me feel emotionally safe. So I asked her, I said, did he make you feel seen? She said, yeah. I said, did he make you feel accepted? Yeah. Did he make you feel validated? Yes. So all of these things, what the divine is teaching you in the moment is when they take that person away and you're left with that space, it's teaching you how to create that for yourself. What do I do when I don't feel like nobody understands me? Well, what do I do when I feel like I'm alone? Do you hermit mode away? Or do you keep blossoming and being like, I'm uncomfortable in this space. I don't really know how to be alone with my feelings and my emotions like this because I've always had somebody I can talk my emotions out with. And here I am in this space and it's difficult for me to manage this, right? I feel rejected. How do I, right? We was just talking about that. I feel rejected. How do I accept myself in this space when I feel like other people are rejecting me? And then that lesson in itself that you learn when you're feeling rejected by people, when you're feeling alone in those spaces, that's the strength that when the situation, if something was to happen again, now you know how to deal with it, right? Because what it's teaching you on a spiritual level is how to sit with it alone. What it's teaching you in the physical is that people will leave you alone to sit with feelings that you are left to sort out with by yourself. And when people do that with little to no regard for you, understand that they don't really give a fuck. Sometimes people do, and maybe they just didn't have the right way to express it, but majority of people are self-centered as fuck. You don't feel alone and you don't feel rejected. Okay. I'm going to read the comments real quick. Hi, Jazz. What's up, girl? Michael was in here dropping little gems while I was talking. Michael, this is my channel. But thank you. Thank you, Anthony. I appreciate you. Dino, you could have left your message there. If you don't feel alone and you don't feel rejected, there's nothing wrong with that. I was just speaking off of what Michael has said, and then based off that conversation that I had with that lady on TikTok. Oh no, Michael, you cool. No worries. I like popping I like talking a little mess sometimes. But you didn't say nothing wrong. What's up, Nakia? How you doing? People being rude to Christina? Who is Christina? They talking about people being rude to Christina. Who is Christina? Hey, Nakia, girl. Jasmine said you like being alone, Jasmine. It's cool, but you're not ultimately. But when you get conditioned to being in isolation, that's another thing. Oh, that's your girl? Oh, okay. People are being rude to her. Oh, maybe they don't like her. Maybe they don't like her. I don't know why I said that. It just rolled off my tongue, and I don't know why I said that. They're being rude to both of you guys. Maybe you have some light or some energy on you that people don't like. What am I eating Wingstop? I ordered Wingstop and Wingstop messed up my order. So, no, I did not eat Wingstop. Yeah, she's probably right. I would say that. I would definitely say that. I feel like when you have a purpose, when you start looking for your purpose and you start looking into different things and you're becoming more alchemical and you're into your spiritual journey, people think you're weird and you're not. You're just aware. You're just aware. You pick up on patterns. You know, you just become very like neuro. You know, you can't help but see the patterns in people's behavior, their speech, the way society is conditioned to being. Oh, she's an Aries. She's very strong. She's going to always be the one to be like, ooh, let me go first. Yeah. We got 2 people in here who have Aries partners. So you guys is like, partners are very much, ask questions later, I'm going in. Ask questions later, I'm going in. You're a Gemini, she's an Aries. That's what's up. I heard that Aries and Gemini is a really nice combination because Gemini is kind of like chaotic and Aries is very spontaneous. So that combination works. And then that Aries and that Pisces together, she's tapped in for sure. I think the issue with the Aries and the Pisces, especially the Aries being the sun, which is the ego, which is I know every goddamn thing, and the Pisces, whether she's cusper or moon, she's delusional, but she knows what's going on. And so there's a breakdown in the physical and the emotion. Yeah, there's a breakdown in the my body's going this way, but my emotions say just hold on, wait, because and there's like constant fight. See, I'm a Scorpio Sun Aquarius Moon, so there's that constant fight because my Moon wants to lead and be very detached, but my Scorpio is like, no, but I feel it so bad. Very emotional. She went through abuse before me. Yeah, because the Pisces doesn't know when to quit. The Pisces is the while the Aries is the hell no, 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 no. Exactly. My mind is telling me no. Exactly. But my body's telling me yes. Somebody said Aquarius. I'm a Virgo Sun, Libra Moon, and Aquarius Ascendant. Interesting. Virgo Sun is very analytical. Very much I know what I'm doing. Do I sing? Nah, I be playing. He said, hold on, voice. Nah, I be playing. But that Virgo is like very analytical. I'm right. And Libra's like, but I'm here. I want to be loved. You better treat me right. And she's been through a lot of shit. And like the Virgo is like trying to reel in Libra, and Libra's like, no, it's gonna be magical. Just watch. I have no plan, but I'm going to put this together. And the Virgo's like, that does not make sense, sister. That does not make sense. I bet you fight yourself a lot too. And then the Aquarius rising is like, we got to be different. We got to be different. Everything has to be different. We cannot be the same. And Virgo's like, yes, but we have to make notes. It has to be to the T. And Libra's like, let's just make it beautiful. Let's just make it great. Let's make it beautiful. You are funny. You are very funny. Let's just make it beautiful. Let's just have a good vibe. Everything's going to be fine. We have no plan. Life is good. And the moment something shifts, off with everybody's fucking head. What you say? Like, Libra, calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down, Libra. Libra will be like, oh. You can accidentally look at Libra wrong. Fuck your mama. Like, hold on, Libra. Damn. My mama? I didn't even. Hold on. Oh, well, Anthony, I am glad that you came in, and I'm glad that fate and the universe had us cross paths. And I pray that, Christina takes time for herself and gets the healing that she needs. Because it seems I get from you just talking about Christina, there's probably some childhood trauma and some issues that probably went on with mom, right? Or maybe dad. And she just needs some healing time. And if she's been around family and people who've always tried to dim her light, and she wasn't able to heal or tap into her psychic abilities, it really messes up a person here. Yeah. Virgos rock. I like Virgos, and I like Geminis. Geminis are all over the place. We have Jupiter's in Gemini right now, so you guys, Gemini, you should be getting some money. That money better be looking good. Jupiter's in Gemini. So Gemini and Sagittarius, your money better be looking good right now. You should be taking new opportunities, taking risks, playing the lottery. Get you a scratch off. Okay? Do I look Korean to you? Do I look Korean to you? But yeah, the new moon will be in I was about to say the new moon will be in Korea. No, the new moon will be in Gemini on the 27th of May. Go to the casino, hell yeah. You can't see. Well, how the fuck did you type it? Let me stop talking to you, Dorian, because you're going to make me mad. Gemini is a great friend, but not a lover. Y'all in words weird. And you know what? Gemini is actually known as the lover's card in tarot. Would you believe that? Can you believe this is Gemini? Gemini and Sagittarius energy. Well, it's the lover's card and it's the Empress. It's supposed to be very loving, very nurturing, very which I don't understand. That's what Gemini's supposed to be. He said lies. He said, who is this fine looking Korean? Boy, if you don't get the hell on somewhere, y'all is ridiculous. Y'all get on YouTube and just say anything. The problem is they love everybody. You win. You win today. You win today. That is that's good. The Gemini's gonna get you. I said Gemini's gonna get you, but that was funny. That was genuinely funny. He said they love everybody. Oh my God. That sign will not be held down. That is so funny. That is hilarious. Gemini has its perks. They do. They're an interesting bunch of people. I'm Scorpio. Don't you say shit. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. Nothing. Geminis are very fun, though. They are very fun. Geminis is that sign. Gemini is the investigator you guys think Scorpio is. See, Scorpio will get bored and we'll go do some research and see what the fuck going on. Gemini is the pull up. Let's go. You want to go see? You want to go ride down on them? That's Gemini. Scorpio will be like, we just want to look. What you doing over there? Okay, I got a question about a Leo sun person and a Scorpio moon and Scorpio ascendant. Shut up, Mr. Tanaka. Everybody has an opinion on YouTube lives. That's what we're here for us to collectively speak. You just put your opinion on here. Like you just put your opinion on here. You opinionated too. Ashley, go ahead. My ascendant, my Darla. So Darla asked me what my ascendant is, and it's Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio. Real quick, Christina's daughter just moved in and has been living with her sister who has conditioned Liberty and talk negative about her mother, Christina. I don't know what the heck that means. Liberty got into bad fights with Christina. Exactly. Nah, it's just a bunch of narcissists on YouTube Live. But I wish you well. BP said zodiac signs demonic. You sound ridiculous. What is your input? Oh, what is my input on their personality type? My input is she said you have fun energy. Yeah, I'm a lot of Scorpio. I have a lot of Scorpio in my chart. A Leo sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio ascendant. They're very passionate. That's a passionate motherfucker. I bet that person loves like no other. I bet the love making is good. I bet they are so passionate. Woo! Woo! Okay, Anthony, I'm trying to understand. She gets into bad fights. She said, I can't. The Liberty is a Pisces? Okay, so what's the question? Mr. Tanaka took his messages down after he was opinionated with us. That makes no sense. Yeah. But anyways, this was fun. He got ate up and disappeared. Telling her what a bad mother. Okay, well, look. She needs to be around people who love her. If she's been this sounds like they need to go to therapy. And if you want more insight, then you need to book a reading. I'm not cheap and I ain't free. I ain't cheap and I ain't free. What's up, Cheryl? Jamaica. Big ups. How do you handle these creeps on YouTube? Oh man. How do I handle them? Tell me, keep it cute. I like Cancers. I've been meeting more of you guys lately. I've really been adopting you guys' attitude, or if you are a Cancer, I've really been adopting Cancer's attitude. You know what? Cancers handle themselves. Yeah. Cancers handle Cancers are very much either you in or you out, but you pick a motherfucking side. And Cancers are the not in between, right? Cancers don't Either you here and you fucking with me, or I can't fuck with you. And I respect that. I do. I like that. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning everything that I've learned from all zodiac signs. I feel like the one thing that I'm really starting to learn that I like that I'm learning is I'm learning that from Cancers. I'm learning from Leos to be selfish. Put yourself first. Make sure you look good. Okay? And if you ever around a Leo, be better looking than they ass. If you ever keep meeting Aries, leave them before they leave you. And never go back. But no, in real talk, if you ever meet a whole bunch of Aries over and over and over and over again, it's because you are meant to learn how to be comfortable going it alone and doing it by your goddamn self. Because my North Node is in Aries, and I just gotta be like, let me just go do it. Let me hop up on the scene and just be cool. Even if 4 people show up, shit, it's 4 of us. We rocking it out. Yeah, she said she's in a she put it. Black Diamond, you laughing? It goes deep. We get a lot of our innocence. We keep a lot of our innocence, which seems to be appreciated. Yes, that is very much. Hey, C-Main. But that's very much how Cancers are. Like, if you fuck with us, we give you the best parts of us. But it can't, like, Cancers is the mean one in the zodiac of the water signs. Pisces is the delusional one. They'll cuss your ass out and still go and still date you. Pisces will know you not no good, tell you not no good, and then still sleep with your ass. Cancers will be like, hell nah, F you. But if you're family, I'll let you get away with a little bit. Okay? Cancers will let you get away with a little bit because they're very nurturing. They're very caring. They're the mother, right? But they carry a lot. So don't give them too much. Because they ain't going to deal with all that shit. That's when they get mad and they cry and they blow up. And that's why y'all call Cancers crazy. Because they've been carrying your ass and your emotions for far too motherfucking long. Hello? Scorpios, we just see everything. We know a lot. And we don't follow our own goddamn advice. But if you follow our advice, you'll do very well in life. Just take heed to what I'm saying, even if I don't do it. You do it because it's right. Do what I say, not as I do. Do what I say, not as I do. Okay? Capricorn, emotional damage. Capricorns get money, take care of their people. They strict as fuck. They soft as hell. And if they ever tell you no, you done piss their ass off. Do Capricorn got some money? Yeah. Are you gonna get some from them? It depends. They gotta do a grade report on you. Did you pay your money back? Have you been paying their bills? When the last time we talked? Did they tell me that they was doing good in life? Okay, I'll reward them with some of my money. Yeah, I'll give you a couple dollars. Now, depending upon how you act when I give you this money, I might ask you to pay me back. I don't know yet. That's Capricorn. That's Capricorn. They're broke is rich. No, for real. No, for real. That's real. That's real. That's real as hell. That's real as hell. She said, too empathetic. If someone dies in someone's life, I'll cry like it's my situation. That's water signs, baby. We are big empaths. We feel it. We be like, oh. And all water signs are drinkers. Oh, why you can't outdrink not a Pisces. You ain't gonna outdrink a Scorpio. You ain't gonna outdrink a Cancer. You especially ain't gonna outdrink that damn Pisces. Them motherfuckers is drinkers. He said, yep, I'm that way too, and get mad. Damn, the shame. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Just one with the water spirits. That's all. Be one with the water spirits. Oh, man. That's funny. Hanging out with y'all was cool today, but I need to go take care of my little bratty Ken. She's having a malfunction because I need to go to the store and buy some water and shit from my house. Am I Jamaica or a Jamaican? No, but I like Jamaican culture and food. I'm down for melanated culture, just period. Haiti, Jamaica, whatever. Like I'm with it. I'm down. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go do mom time and stuff. So this was fun. I could talk to y'all about this all day, but I gotta go be a mom. So subscribe to my channel. Okay, Korean, Jamaican. For real. I am just Caribbean countries. I love it. For real. FBA. I don't know what FBA means. Fully Black American? Fully Black American. I am indigenous. This motherfucker, whoever said she was Korean. Somebody said I was Korean. Somebody said I was Korean earlier. You know, motherfuckers get on here and they be clowning and shit. He said, learn something new today. Are you being funny? Because the FBA comment? I don't know, but I am indigenous. I believe to this land. I know my people is Native American. We Choctaw. So, but yeah. FBA. Foundational Black American. Yeah. Indigenous. Don't y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. To my browns, to my blacks, to the melanated people, don't ever don't be marking that you African American on these applications, okay? Put that you are indigenous or write other if you know where you come from. Because African American and black is not a real thing. I mean, I know we created black culture. but yeah, I know we created black culture here in America, but we are indigenous. Most of us are indigenous because there ain't no telling how long your people been on this land. Hello? Yeah. I have a very melanated name. Well, my name is Kendra, but you know, I don't know. I feel like it's common. You're Salvadorian and German. You better be putting Hispanic or other. And when they say, "Are you white?" You're not white. You're from Salvador. You're Salvadorian. Kendra's versatile. Yeah, Billy. My last name is common as hell. I have a Jackson. Jackson is very common as hell. But yeah, don't put because you're not that. Because if God dog, can you stop stuttering? If there ever comes to a point where they do anything if you ever wanted to go through a process of claiming your sovereignty, okay, you are already sovereign, But because they have us labeled by social security numbers, if you ever decided to, I don't want this social security number anymore, I'm a sovereign being, and you've been labeling yourself as things that these people told you that you are, it's gonna be, the process is gonna be a little different. So don't claim nothing. It's just like claiming the energy that don't belong to you. I'm not a corporation. I'm a whole human being. I'm a sovereign being. You can't put a social security number on me and say, "Oh, you're mine." No, the fuck, I'm not. Last time I checked, I came from the divine. You don't claim me. You don't own me. So stop writing on them damn applications that you African American, because you're not. And Mexican, Hispanic is not white. Hell, most of the white people, they not even white anymore because they keep having babies with Mexicans, Asians, and blacks. Like Trump said, the blacks. The blacks. Like, y'all are a minority. Stop playing on our top. Stop playing with us. Okay? Say that for the Mexicans in the back. Yeah, y'all is not white. Y'all is brown. Okay? Just start going to my channel. Girl, how you gonna advertise your channel on my shit? What the fuck? She said, just start going to my church. Cheryl, now if I kicked your ass out of here, you would swear I was wrong. The audacity of people. Just slid that right off in there. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. Cheryl, are you? Let me find out, Cheryl. Find out you botting over there. Got to be. She says snake behavior. The nerve. Fucking botting over there. I cannot. Listen, I'm finna get off of here. Y'all have been so much fun. I'll be back tomorrow evening. We're gonna run this back. Okay? We're gonna do another reading. If y'all got questions, bring your questions. But yeah, y'all have a good evening. Y'all be responsible. Don't do nothing too crazy where you're gonna be like, oh my God, I shouldn't have did that. Okay? Because I don't want to have to clock your tea tomorrow when we doing a reading. And you be like, sitting in the comments like, you feel me? Okay. All right. Billy, Ashley, Stephanie, Shelly with your advertising ass, Anthony, Black Diamond, C Main. I think those y'all were y'all was really the only ones that was coming. Enrico King and PSP Freeman, if you still up in here. It said not the government. My bad. I'm sorry. B. Dab me up, B. Dab me up. Don't leave me hanging, B. Dab me up, B. Angela, take care. Have a good evening, you guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.